Hello everyone, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last time we tried the no trinkets challenge, and it went about as well, I guess, as I could expect it to. Had a slightly difficult run-in with the level of stress, and overall it was actually insanely difficult. The trinkets make a very noticeable difference on our level of success. The Rampart Shield, 30% move skill chance and 30% stun skill chance, but reduced damage. Kind of makes the Man-at-Arms a status ailment-based champion. Maybe later. Actually, I'll buy that for the sake of it being interesting enough to grab, but I doubt I'll be using it very soon. Bullseye bandana, though. Whoa! That's pretty good. I kind of like that, too. I'm going to grab that one. The Immunity Mask is decent as well, but I think I'll pass. So Carteret's looking okay as a result of that last excursion. Still down around, what was this, like 4 or 5 stress, I think? 2 stress. Not too bad. So we should bring her out, because she's slightly behind our men-at-arms in terms of overall experience. Who could we pair her with? Let's have a look at our available missions, first of all. We've got a long exterminate in the ruins. That could do the job. That actually might get her up to legend. Oh, that sounds fun. How about Feroy, Frezzle? Swap those two. Position 3 occultist and an arbalist in the back. I kind of like that. And we could go no trinkets again if I wanted to be insane. But since we don't have men-at-arms here, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and try to give myself the best possible chance for success. Because the game can still certainly give me a hearty lashing if it so chooses. I am not immune to its tricks. Let's see if maybe we want to equip one of these sheaths here for the Highwayman. Some bleed skill chance. I did like one of his options. I don't remember where it is. The dodgy sheath. I think that one's okay. But it's probably not nearly as good as Focus Ring Legendary Bracer. It's just so hard to ignore how amazing this combo is. For the Crusader, though, maybe Knight's Crest. I think there's even a better one. Yeah, Swordsman's Crest for the 15% buff to damage melee skills. Legendary Bracer is still better because it's just overall. But I do have to wear Focus Ring to balance it out. Whereas I could probably do Legendary Crest and just have an extremely high damage Crusader with a little bit of an accuracy deterrent. But I think I'm probably better off just doing this. It's difficult not to do this. Like, it seems like it's the best option for basically everybody. Although with the Occultist I might want to focus a little bit more on debuffs. So let's see what he's got specifically for him. I think the Occultist has at least a couple of options here. If I can actually find them. We got a lot of trinkets now, man. This is crazy. Plague Doctor, Grave Robber, Arbalist up in here, Grave Robber again. We got a lot of Grave Robber stuff. There it is. Occultist Sacrificial Cauldron gives him some damage buffs, but it reduces his healing skills. Or we could give him Demon's Cauldron for the debuffs and the slight crit buff. That's pretty good. Let's do that. And then we'll do a, do something like a little bit of a tough ring, maybe? That might work out. I think I like that, actually. Yeah, let's give him a little bit more protection and keep him in a healing mindset, and then we'll just give our Arbalist some of these neato things that we've come across for her. Character class restriction. We've got all these cute little boxes for her. I like this. Let's give her the Bullseye bandana, actually. Seems like it could be fun. So if she marks a target, she's gonna do some serious damage to that target. And we have multiple marking options, too, here. Feroy, unfortunately, does not have the capability, but the Occultist does. I'm definitely gonna have to give that to him. So let's take off Hands from the Abyss and equip Vulnerability Hex. Take that off for Weird Construction, and then remove that for Abyssal Artillery. We got the classic kit for the Occultist this time. I want to check the options for all these other guys, too. I think we're going to be okay, though. Yeah, that looks alright. Off we go, then. Over-prepping on the food again, because these are still long dungeons in the champion difficulty, and I cannot take that for granted anymore. So there's all that. Well stocked up in every other regard. Still tons of money, so we're doing fine in that respect. I think this will work out pretty well. The Arbalist I don't think I've actually used without a man-at-arms in the crew. Not that that would really make that much of a difference inherently, but still interesting.
Must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
We'll also keep our torchlight about us for now. And this is a tough start. Okay. See how we fare.
That devastating blow.
It's a good beginning, but no knockback. 61 damage from the crit on the bloodletter. Now we have our marked target, so we'll see how effective our Arbalist truly can be. Meanwhile, I think we go Abyssal Artillery just to buff it up a touch. If she can crit off of her first strike on the marked target, I am going to be so pleased. Let's go with the Smite to maybe finish off the bloodletter here. Not enough. That worries me a little bit. He's still got his action here. 3 dodges and a resist on the bleed, so our Arbalist is looking okay here. Good AoE damage from this crew to begin the fight, though. I don't like that so much.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Well, I'm pretty sure I just took off my ability to target him, so I'll go for Vulnerability Hex on the Fusilier now, just to make sure we actually get this gone.
As the fiend
Wow!
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
70 damage off the crit strike.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Not actually as high as I thought it would be, but still amazing. We've already occupied all the space necessary to grab more goods. We have so much crap. This is silly. Oh well. Oh, negative effect! Claustrophobia, what does that do for me? Severe fear of enclosed spaces. Probably has something to do with the Iron Maiden, if I had to guess. Alright, no room battle here, but we do have to go that way, unfortunately. Due to the layout of the dungeon, I wouldn't want to have to go all the way through and then find out that the last one was in the room behind us. Let's keep this alive. Alright. We're in optimal condition here.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Based on the way things proceed... Oh, this is bad. I've forgotten now we still have a few negative quirks that I probably ought to adjust. Our Arbalist in particular has a couple of nasty things that are forcing her to interact with things she ought not be touching without the aid of certain elements, such as herbs, holy water, and not dying would be chief among them. How's the health looking on these guys? Could probably mark a couple of targets here, maybe get that boosted damage going. Abyssal Artillery is going to be good here, but I also like Zealous Accusation for the front line! 30 damage in the crit strike AoE. Very good. Alright, Abyssal is no longer nearly as awesome. But I like the Vulnerability Hex as well. He hasn't... Well, he has taken his action already here. This'll work if it knocks him back. Resisted both. Okay, I'll take that too. We can certainly Grape Shot as a result of that. Any first action here is going to be great, but it looks like they're going to get most of their actions before we do. That is unfortunate. 21 damage at a base level. That is pretty freaking good. Alright, we got to start healing up. Can't let these guys stack on the damage on our Arbalist just yet. No one died as a result of that. We got 2 hit points and 3 hit points in the front, too, so I guess Zealous Accusation is still my move, even though he might have gotten stunned there. Oh, that's bad. That's very, very bad. Oh, this is rough. A rough start to the fight here. And not great heals either, luckily resisting the bleed. There we go.
Give them no quarter.
Alright, they've got no actions left. I think we've got this wrapped up, but still... Not a happy beginning to this round. This dungeon may prove to be pretty lethal here. Relieving the stress at least, but our health is of question.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright, we gotta dump off this torch. I don't even know why I took that from the get-go. Use one of our keys here. Might be able to eat up a whole bunch of food, but probably won't need to. I'm gonna push on I know it's tempting to use a campfire early on here, but at the same time, I could play... oh, God. Wow, that was unexpected. Good dodge, though. I can play the safe route in trying to wait until my light dims down enough. Nice. Hatred of Beast is not bad, although not very useful here. I can wait until my torchlight dims down enough to rekindle it with a campfire. And I think I am actually going to go ahead and use the torches the game provides me as well, because I'm not sure this crew is really capable of fighting a shambler if we have to add that on to the long dungeon. The long exterminate, but the crits have been plentiful and deadly. Just as I like them. I think she needs to start just dealing damage as much as humanly possible. I can't really rely too much on marking targets right now when, oh, especially when we're healing for 0. That is no good. Yikes. He's got his own point-blank shot, too. Knocking us back into position again for our own point-blank shot all the same, but... oh, I still am worried about the amount of damage we're already taking. How about a Holy Lance to maybe target the Fusilier here? He has taken his action. Don't have a chance to kill either one unless we crit, but we have a 36% chance to do so. I think that might have been worth it. We can grape shot on the next turn as well if we can kill him first. I like the targets at least. This is looking okay. Oh, that's bad though. That's probably a bleed. Good resistances from the Arbalist here. She is a survivor. Okay, that's not terrible. They've already all taken their actions, so that works out for us. Let's see if I can get a kill in the Abyssal Artillery. Not bad. Okay, that helps. And I almost certainly need a campfire as a result of this battle.
A singular strike.
We're not stressed at all. 0 stress. So these crits, unfortunately, are not helping us out much beyond just dealing damage.
Turning point.
Which is certainly useful, don't get me wrong. Alright, we're probably gonna have a whole stack of food amongst the entire group here. Make room for the Sapphire, dump off everything else. Swap these two again, and I think I push on for one more room. It's not likely that we're gonna find another room battle next to us, and that was a very lucky dodge. So I think I'm gonna push my luck a little bit, but I'm almost certainly gonna be resting up in this next room here, especially now that it's gonna be pitch black as soon as we enter this.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Alright, got lucky with an empty room. We'll feast up. Healing is looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and clean guns, because I love that buff. Zealous Vigil does no help for me. Wound Care is good. Let's go ahead and heal up the Arbalist. Now let's see. Dark Strength could be nice. I'm gonna go ahead and buff up the Crusader with that. Dark Ritual's okay. It's not great, though. Let's look at our other options. Restring Crossbow is good, and then, oh, Triage. I think, actually, Field Dressing would have been better. Unfortunately, she has no other options. I might have just reduced myself to Encourage, so let's see if maybe we do want to do... I think Bandit Sense is my best option there. Great buffs, and we healed a decent amount. I wonder if I can, oh, boy. Please be easy. Not bad. Okay. Especially when we surprise them somehow. They stumbled upon our campfire whilst we were sleeping, but yes, we surprised them. Sure, I'll take it. Probably not the greatest debuff there, but I'll take it too. Bull is good. Doing that AoE damage, it might be enough. There we go. Alright, problem solved.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
It looks like we're not even suffering from the result of Dark Ritual here. Oh, how am I gonna do this? I think I might have, okay, so I guess the best way to do it would be... bam, 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 and hope for a scout somewhere in that route. 'Cause without the scout, we're gonna have to go to that corner room and then double back. We're getting some simpler fights here. This is nice. Nothing we can't really handle with 2 gargoyles. I think we're gonna get out of this without taking too much damage. She might get stunned. That's okay. Move the Arbalists back with the Occultist, but then again, I'm probably better off just going for heals here, considering the front 2 are more than likely going to be capable of taking out these 2 by themselves. Especially when they're dodging attacks as well. I like that quite a bit. Zealous Accusation! Well done. Hard to miss with the scroll attack, I would imagine. Oh, beautiful heal. 18 restored, and this, oh, was hoping would be the lethal blow, but a little bit of damage at the tail end of this fight. Get it? Tail like a gargoyle.
This expedition at least promises success.
Identification of animals by things. Hooray! We're learning. Alright, we're gonna keep this torchlight up again, too. Take a gamble. Oh, I love it. Yes. Yes, please. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for, but it does reduce the likelihood that this room is a room battle. But we know we have two near the tail end of that hallway, unfortunately. And something just disappeared inside of this one, so I'm worried about that. There it is. I think we got a key for this, right? Yep, we totally do. Not bad. Getting a good supply of cash again. I'm happy. Okay, good. We got the scout here as well. Emptiness. Oh, we do have to go that way, but luckily we don't have to go to this one. So there's a positive spin to it, at least. Alright, point blank for the first kill.
Destroy.
Amazing. 33 damage off of that. That is incredible. Alright, we are in much, much better condition now. Let's maybe go for another quick heal on our Arbalist. Oh, the crit 16, and we are looking good again. Optimal condition here. Let's do it. 38 damage crit, and that's in shadowy light even. Amazing. This is great. All of a sudden, things are looking up. Just those campfire buffs, man. Sometimes they're enough. Sometimes they make the difference.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright, we'll get rid of some of these busts here. Obviously still don't need any heirlooms. At least for the time being. Now we have the hype behind the additional content coming our way on July 15th. We've got the Houndmaster coming up soon. So once we get these guys up to Legend, that's going to be pretty well timed, I'd say, because we've got all sorts of new excitement to account for in a few days here. Not bad damage to start off with, and the shield wall gets knocked back, which is okay by me. Dodge from the royalty, though. Yikes. Now, luckily, we haven't really been suffering too much from stress damage, but that stuff can pile up quick.
Clarified in a single strike.
Especially when we're looking at potential crit strikes from those enemies. I like suppressing fire here to reduce the effectiveness of all these guys, potentially. Especially when his accuracy was so low, but he still did manage to land the stress attack. Okay, so that was a pretty good round for them. But I still feel okay about this overall. We're probably going to allow our occultists to focus a little bit more on healing. Hopefully we grab a couple more crit strikes as a result of these attacks. Actually, you know what? We'll do Abyssal Artillery one more time here. I like the AoE damage. Grape Shot is amazing. One kill, not bad. Very low health across the board. And there's the one crit we needed. Unfortunately, only stress relief on the Crusader, but still looking great. No possible chance for stun or anything like that. He might get his first action. Yeah, I was kind of expecting it. 8 damage, that's nothing to scoff at. Even up front, these guys are pretty deadly.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay. No more keys, unfortunately, so we'll have to take a gamble here. Yeah, that's no good. Alright, well, clear that out. Might only have 2 left. God, we got a lot of bookcases in this one. And a trap.
The darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Alright, so the Campfire number 2 is looking pretty damn good from my perspective here, especially considering we've got a room battle just ahead of us.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
We'll go ahead and Clean Guns Restring Crossbow one more time because I really like those buffs. Zealous Speech is pretty good here, actually. I'll go ahead and do that. It's not amazing, but it's good enough. And that'll do it. That might have not been the greatest play, but I'll take it. Got us into a more comfortable spot, I guess.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Alright. We got the light back in the torch. Still playing a little safe in that respect, I'll admit it. Use one of our shovels here. More than likely not going to need all of those, the remainder of this.
The first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay. Oh my god, the traps and the floors in this dungeon. It's Still got a lot of food, so I might want to consider eating a lot before we go into the remainder of these fights, especially when a bone general's involved, but a good start. Nearly 70 damage off the first crit from the point-blank shot. Pretty freaking good. Okay, let's go for damage on the sharpshooter here. I haven't really been marking targets that much, but admittedly, I think I'm still doing the best things. Oh my god. Stun, stress relief, crit damage on that attack. Oh, unfortunately, not as much luck from that. I think I might want to be marking with the occultist a lot more frequently than I am. But then again, when you've got two targets in the back, prone to be artillerized, that's hard to turn away from. Grape shot looks good here.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
That was a fantastic attack by our brand new Crusader, or Highwayman, sorry. Don't mean to offend. Thou art judged! I like it. Okay. I say we eat this food. Don't have any more campfire, so we don't have to save for that. We'll take all that stuff and we'll use a holy water. Actually, let's use it with our Highwayman, because I'm pretty sure that might relieve stress. Let's see. Oh, right, cool. Okay. That's equally awesome. Why do we keep forgetting this stuff? Oh well. Got another scout. Hallway battle, unfortunately. Gotta make sure to get this in position. Here we go. Okay, not too bad. Lancer definitely goes down first if it's possible. Militia going down first is also okay. Alright. This guy can deal some serious damage. Let's go ahead and mark this target, actually. Although, ooh, he's not really targetable by most of our attacks, is he? Still probably pretty effective, though. If I can debuff him. Doesn't target him. Wait, did I do the wrong one? I might have done the wrong one. That's unfortunate. Oh well, that's still a really good debuff. Let's go ahead and mark. Ah, it's probably not the best move. Let's just do this. AoE damage in the front too is not bad either. Although they have a lot more health than I gave them credit for. So that's debuffed by 30%. So just imagine how hard that would hit without that debuff. This dude is pretty freaking strong. There we go. Alright, one down, just the Lancer to go. Somehow, even though he was my initial primary target, he's the last one left alive. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's manageable. Not too bad. And that'll work. Just enough stress relief to make me feel better.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay. Still maintaining that torchlight. Somehow, with one torch throughout the course of the dungeon that I actually ended up using, we've got torchlight all the way basically through to the end. Plus 5 dodge. That's insanely good. Oh my god, that's an incredible quirk. Alright, this very well could be the final dungeon room that we need to do anything about. Poorly phrased. Oh my god, another one. Slayer of Beast. Look at this stuff. Frezzles is looking good all of a sudden. Alright, might be the final room. Let's see it. Got a suit of armor behind quite the startling crew. And our Arbalist is in dangerous territory as far as her health is concerned. I'm pretty sure I'm doing nothing but heal her with the occultist for the remainder of this fight.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
This is scary as hell. We are healing the shit out of her. I'm not gonna lose her to this fight. Oh, and that's a really bad start. Alright, let's see. Suppressing fire is pretty damn good here. Apply some quick debuffs to these guys. Not the two that I really wanted to reduce the effectiveness of, but their lack of ability to critically strike may end up being a difference maker. Okay, that's great damage on the champion as well. I'll take it. Feel free to target for Roy. I'm okay with that. All day long if you want to. We're going to keep her alive, though. Bad heals. The Abyssal Artillery was really tempting there, too. Oh, he is going further and further down. Definitely going to address that bleed. Let's go for a sniper shot on the Witch. Chance to kill. Not a very high one, but there was a chance, and that's some good damage, too. Ooh, she returns the strike, though. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's go ahead and address that bleed. We've got 5 bandages, might as well use them. And there goes the champion. Alright, one down. We're looking good. Good grape shot. Holy shit. Right where it hurts.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Dumping the herbs, taking the gold, and we are not done yet. Oh, shit. Oh, that's scary. Alright, let's have the rest of our food. Put ourselves in the best possible spot. Does this do anything for me? Kinda wanna try it. Nothing. Alright, that's fine. Great insight into this world. Oh, cool. Another positive quirk. Wow. Oh, we got the scout. Wow, that's rough. Oh my god. I thought for sure we were done. 2 more fights. That is a little frightening. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
So it's pretty unlikely that I'm gonna end up fighting a shambler in the remaining section of this hallway, but the possibility, I believe, still exists. So that's scary as shit. Especially considering how high up our highwayman's stress is right now, but we definitely have a room battle to deal with at some point here, too. So I need to start healing. Oh, got stress relief off that, too. Okay. Luckily didn't actually stack the bleed, but it might have to... Ooh, it's still gonna bandage that up, but... Whoa! Frezzles is trying to carry this crew to victory on his frail, fleeting backside. And Feroy is not having it.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Alright, say goodbye to all those things. And hello to a giant stack of gold. Let's go ahead and apply a bandage here. Wow. Alright. We have no food left. This is as good as it's gonna get. Let's do it. Last one. Oh, it's pretty tough. Not really what I was hoping to see. And a crit!
Waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Oh, God. Okay, I gotta suppress fire here. This guy... I needed to debuff you, and I did not.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Somehow, Feroy remains off of death's door while Frezzles enters it. I gotta start stunning. That might be my only chance here. Good shot. Wow, even on death's door, a 64 damage crit. That's impressive as hell. I actually kind of agree with myself saying that. It's very impressive. We're surviving. We got a, like, oh yeah, we got the worries of Feroy going down here now.
From becoming unwound.
There he goes. Oh, I was really hoping that would take down the commander, but this is dangerous! Oh! Oh my god. The force of devilry! Keep him alive. Thank you, friend. And no bleeds either. Oh man, our occultist is coming through in the clutch. Great shots! 15 damage left, and the Arbalist might just get it. Ooh, 10 off the Bola. I thought she could sniper shot from there, but apparently not. These two needed to be swapped a long time ago, but I've just been far too stressed out to worry about that. Dodge the point-blank shot, but the bullet finishes the day.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
My goodness, what a dungeon.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
All right. Pretty damn good result there. And 16 experience, giving us a legendary Arbalist. But really bad quirks as a result. Damn, we got scattering and weak grip. Weak grip. Shoot.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Mated has a big damage debuff. That's rough. But, on the bright side, we have one more checkbox left. This is looking pretty good. Thanks for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon, guys. The conclusion to Fiends and Frenzy. Coming up next time. And then we've got the Houndmaster to look forward to. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.